there's that smelly girl, and there you can't be a smelly girl when you're an adult. Like, that's not. All right, welcome back, guys. This is episode number 8, and I'm Vanessa. This is Randy, and this is our marvelous life. So a little bit about what we've been going on this past couple of weeks. We have a lot going on, guys. Life has started to get in the way again, and life has started to get in the way again, and trying to balance everything out. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hot still. I'm hot. I'm sweating, so I can feel my skin.
It's your metabolism.
Skin's
Yeah,
real hot right now. Randy's trying to kill me.
We went on a little evening walk. Tried to hit 4 miles. The little kid over here.
Don't ever
use the restroom.
Drink 3. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I was hydrated because I didn't want to. My mentality was I don't want to pee when I'm outside. Like, I don't want to have to pee when I'm out there. So let me just get hydrated right now, so I don't have to drink when I'm out there. And let me just chug these 3 water bottles real quick before I go outside.
You chugged 3?
I chugged 3. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We weren't going that far.
So then I was like, cool. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I use the restroom. He gets outside. We get outside. We get about 10 steps away from our door, and I'm like, I gotta pee again. Run back inside, do my business, and then we take off. And then I'm thinking, I'm walking. I'm like, what if I have to go to the restroom? I'm asking him. I'm like, what if I have to go to the restroom?
It's like when we try to go somewhere with the kids.
But I emptied my bladder. I was like, it's like I did what I was supposed to do. I emptied out my bladder, and I still had to go. Man, it was like 10 minutes out. As soon as we left the house, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom again.
We already got a mile in. Yeah, but you did. You still did good. I just kept going. I was like, you gotta go back.
I booked it home. I'm like, trying to come as fast as I could.
I've been like that in a car before, where I'm like, man, okay, I've got to go so bad. Where is the closest spot I can pull over? That's happened to me several times on the way to work, because we drive so far in the mornings, like a good hour. Drop the kids off school and then go to work, and then like I'm almost at where I need to be at. I'm like, I gotta go. Come on, light. Come on, green light.
Dude, I thought about going like and just peeing in the woods, but there was way too many people. Way too many. I'm like, why are there so many people out right now?
I always think it's easier for a female to hold your pee.
Dude, no. And it was like, I'm getting cramps. I'm like, oh God, my back, my legs, my chest. I'm gonna die.
Oh, no.
It was so bad.
I mean, if you're wearing some dark clothing, I guess you could just go on yourself. Nobody's gonna notice.
I would know.
What's gonna, I'd follow your trail on the sidewalk.
Little driplets.
Anyway, so yeah, it was good.
It's like 2 days back-to-back drama. Yesterday we lost Davy's little Momo.
Drama? Not drama.
It's for me.
It's just life.
I don't know. I was already in my head calculating like, okay, what am I gonna have to do in order to get her Momo? Sorry guys, Momo is her pacifier. It's her lifeline. Without it, she would go crazy. So we took it with us on our walk. We went yesterday.
On a nature walk.
On our nature walks too. We were trying to go find fireflies, and it was an epic fail. There's no more fireflies in the world. I don't know where they all went.
They were out when Jelly and I went, but that was a couple months ago. I think it's just really dry conditions right now, but if anybody sees fireflies out there, we'll go travel to your neck of the woods. Unless it's out of San Antonio, then forget it.
So we were about an hour and a half out of the house, in the woods. Kids are getting crazy. AV started to get fussy, and I was like, let's just get Momo. And I'm looking, and I'm like, where's Momo? We're in the woods, deep in the woods.
She made up that name, by the way. We did not Start
Yeah, she
calling you
calls him
Momo.
Momo. Mamo, actually, Mamo. Um, so we're in the woods and we're looking, and I'm like, "Where's Momo? Where's Momo? Where's Momo?" It's like, oh my God, we literally backtracked all of our steps in order to find this stupid thing. It wasn't in the woods, thank God. We found it. It was in the corner at the beginning of our trail back by our house. So it's like, yes, found it. All is good in the world again. Yeah. Come on, baby, wake up. Falling
I don't know.
asleep on
I
me.
don't think she really needs it. I'm not falling asleep. I don't think she really needs it. Yeah, I kept going, Miss Pee Pee Pants.
Oh, wait. I had to pee.
Hmm.
That's not my fault. Next time I'm going to slap on one of baby's diapers.
Left me out there alone
Twice.
with that 40 pounds on my back. Now it was good. I was trying to go fast today. I'm all right.
I felt like Tweety Bird. I was like,
I hit the 4 miles.
marvelous moments of the week. Um, there was several different things that I was like super excited about, and um, one of them was today when I was in the kitchen doing my own thing, totally ignoring the kids, and then here comes Avy and grabs me on the leg, and she's like, "I love you, mommy." I was like, "What? I love you too, baby."
Oh, when she randomly says it, that's cool.
Yeah, like I try to get her to say it all the time, and she does not say it at all. She's like, and just laughs.
Were you by the cabinet where all the goodies are?
No, I was ignoring her. I was just
That's
doing
good.
my own thing. I
That's
think
good.
she just really missed me. Some other ones were pretty cool when Manny was talking to me and we were going on our little him and I trying to get out of the house. We got out of the house 2 times this week, and he's talking to me, dude, and he's like super smart. He's like, "Hey, mommy, what do you think is out here at night? What do you think happens when it gets dark?" And I'm like, "I don't know. What do you think happens?" He's like, "I think all these animals come out at night." And he's like, "I think,"
Yeah, you are.
and he's like, I think there's dinosaurs." And I'm like, "Dinosaurs?" And he's, yeah, and he's riding his bike and he's all excited. And then there's
No,
these little
baby, not
gnats
today.
in his face, and he's like, "These bugs are exhausting me." And I'm just thinking, like, dude, you're 3. Like, it's cool to have those conversations with him.
He surprised me. I you say your kids are geniuses, when they're young.
Yeah.
What else do we have to compare it to? He's a genius.
Hmm.
But I remember like a year ago, he was telling me, uh, there's aliens on other planets.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
do you think there's aliens on other planets? He's like, yeah, there's aliens on other planets, but not this one though. I'm like, okay, that's kind of just random. He says random stuff
He'll
like that.
freak me out sometimes too with the things that he comes up with. What was he saying yesterday? It was some reference to him being tired.
Oh, he was tuckered out.
Oh yeah, I'm all
I've never
tuckered
heard him
out.
say that because we were walking a lot in the trails in the woods,
I'm like, whose kid are you?
and then
I'm
it
all
was like
tuckered out.
when we got back in the garage and we're getting him out of the stroller. It's like I'm how do you say it? Tuckered out, all tuckered out. I'm
I'm
like,
all tuckered
okay,
out, Daddy.
and then
I'm
and
like,
then he didn't want to go to bed.
yeah. Mm, there's a lot of other little moments that I had that I was just like pretty thrilled with. My weight's going up and down. When it hit my lowest point this week, I was pretty excited, and then the next day I went back up, and I was like, ugh, I hate my life, but whatever.
You just
It
gotta
is what it is.
stick with it,
Yeah.
stay consistent. Um, I think we both know that whoever else, like, you can't just do it overnight because it didn't take you just overnight to gain all that weight. And
Yeah.
that's the hard part, is because nobody wants to get healthier or lose weight slowly.
Nah, dude, I want it to
You
happen
want to
like
wake up
now.
the next day and be
Why am
like,
I not 10 pounds lighter yet?
yeah. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of different factors. It's tough. I mean, but we've been eating very, very good
Mm-hmm.
for like a month. You probably longer than me.
Yeah,
I never really
since
eat
May
too bad.
28th.
I never really eat too bad. My weight gain was just from not being able to do a lot of stuff.
And just being home, like,
But then I said, forget that. Let's
uh,
turn it up a notch and I'll do as much as I can with what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm limited with certain things, but I got to figure out how to work around it. And along with healthy eating, eating right,
Yeah.
you know.
Dude, it's getting a little harder now because I'm like, at first I was like, man, these meals are good and I can't wait, and I'm like, I'm so
Oh,
bored
you're
with
right.
these
I did get
foods.
sleepy, tired. Yeah, my marvelous moment was seeing you go through your little beginning journey, but I can see the change. A lot of times you don't see it within yourself, like whoever's going through
Mm-hmm.
their little journey and stuff. Like other people can see it, but they don't know the process you went through and got through. You weigh yourself every day or look at yourself every day. You're like, man, I don't see any difference.
Yeah.
Um, but like I saw it change probably like last week, where you just kind of went up another level. That's the only way I can explain it, because you like I told you that and you're like,
I'm
I
still
don't
at
know
the
what you're
beginning
talking
level.
about. I'm still beginning. But you can see it in people. You can see a difference in people.
Mm.
You know, like your demeanor changes. Your nobody wakes up like, let's go work out, let's go run, let's go.
Unless you're freaking crazy, like who who hops out of bed and is like, "Yay, I'm ready for the day."
That's how I wake the kids up.
Me too. I'm super energetic by the time I get there.
Well, that's it. Little Jelly, our 14-year-old, at 9 o'clock, she's
This
like,
mic's super close.
oh my god, what do you want?
Why are you
I'm like,
in here?
we have to attack the day. Let's go.
I'm like,
So
bro, it's like 10 o'clock at night already. You slept all day.
you got to tell yourself, let's attack the day. Let's get up. Let's get it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get up and start telling yourself, oh, that sucks, it sucks, then it's gonna kind of. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna dictate your whole day, how you're talking to yourself right when you get up.
Yeah. Actually, the other day I was waiting, like, I don't know, where did I have to go that I was
I'm
like
sorry. I need
driving
this.
away and I was like in my car by myself. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I
These
was
are
by
delicious,
myself.
by the way. Anyways, go ahead.
Where was I? Why did I go by myself the other day? Anyhow, I was in the street and all these good things were happening to me. I
You
went
were
and
in the street,
I was in the streets. I was running the streets. I was
running the streets.
doing hood things. In the streets, dude. I was driving by myself. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing,
Okay,
guys.
you were in the streets
In
at
the
the
streets, in
beginning
my
of the story.
car,
In the car
driving. And I
by
went to
yourself.
Walgreens. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe you're going to the gym.
That's what it was. Yes, I was coming home from the gym and I stopped at Walgreens. And then, no, lying. CVS.
Hmm.
All of the details are pointless. But the point that I'm trying to make was I had like this huge savings. They were like, "You have $10 off, ma'am. Would you like to use this?" That was the first thing, and then right after that, I
Yeah,
was looking at
you
the
went to the gym because I couldn't work out because I had just had therapy. I just had
yes,
physical therapy that day, and
and I went by myself.
I was wiped out for the day.
So then after that, I was like, yes, and I felt like I stole something. I just ran out of CVS, and then right after that, um,
By the way, that $10 at CVS, that was my money.
boy, it's my money. It was they were like, would you like to use it, ma'am? I was like, yep. Ring me up. Let me go get some more stuff.
Thanks.
$3 is what I paid.
My money's your money, and your money's your money.
My
Our
money's
money is
mine.
your money.
So then I'm leaving CVS and I'm looking at the street and I'm like, dude, there's so freaking many cars. Like, I'm never gonna get out of here. It
At
was
where?
like CVS. Exiting, going back onto Petrenko, not to Tally, but on
That's a
Petrenko.
bad spot, though.
And I'm like, I'm never gonna get out of here. I was like, oh, and I'm already hating life and I'm saying all these bad words in my head and I'm just like,
On the way back home?
no, I hadn't even left the parking
Oh.
lot yet. And I'm sitting there, not even a second. These thoughts are already coming in my head, like angry, 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 angry. Like 2 seconds after I'm having all these foul thoughts, this car stops and they're like, oh, go ahead. I was like, for me? And I got in the street and I'm like, oh, thank
But see,
you.
we talked about that before. You never know. Now you're in reverse roles, where you were the angry one in the car. Somebody else let you. See how they kind of changed how your day was gonna go.
Yeah, and it was just like
So when you're like that with other
moment after
people,
moment after moment, it was like good, and I'm thinking, okay, all right, where's the bad? Where's the bad gonna happen? Because I'm such a pessimist. I'm just like waiting for the bad. But it didn't happen. And then I got all my meat, my bags of meat, and I came home.
That didn't sound right. Got my bags of meat.
My
We
bags
have
of bloody
a very
meat.
good meat market right down the street. That's like
It's so fresh. It's like
it's family
gamey.
owned. It's a small spot. They're never out of meat throughout this whole situation that's going on. So it's a good spot if HEB is
Yeah.
not,
Support all your locals,
or if
dude.
we just need meat, bags of meat. Yeah, but she did come in with bags of meat.
I was like,
It's not all neatly packaged like
HEB.
I don't trust Labor Meat Market though.
Nah,
For some reason.
I don't trust any of those little ones, or like the Michoacana,
At least not with
the
the
Michoacana.
chicken. Like I guess I could get like beef, but if it's chicken, I'm looking at like, man,
You
I don't
sure it wasn't
know.
any of that gray
I
looking
think you're
meat?
I think you're taking you think you're taking a chance at some of those meat markets. What do I know?
Yeah, what do
What
I
goes
know?
on behind the scenes at those meat markets?
They just rotate it daily so the color can stay consistent on it. Plop. Mm-mm. But yeah, I was like waiting for the little bad things to happen because that's just who I am. Pessimist by nature.
It's 10 o'clock right now on a Monday night, um, and yeah, I was feeling like I've been doing a lot lately, and I felt it today about 5 o'clock. I was like, I'm tired, and we lifted legs today and tried to do some weird
You don't lift legs, you train legs.
train legs. That's how tired I am.
Hmm.
Not functioning at a high level.
I'm like, you lift them and put them down. Lift them.
What did I say?
This mic is so freaking close, bro.
I said we lifted legs. Is that what I said?
Yeah, you're like,
Oh.
we lifted legs. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you did lift your legs up. You lift them up and down.
Hey. I got a second wind. I feel good right now.
Yeah, because you didn't go the whole 4 miles.
Stop throwing. I went
You still did good.
2.84.
I couldn't believe you still went that far. We were going pretty fast.
Bro, I felt like if I run, I was like, it's gonna be like a bag popping.
Well, I told you if you're just going yourself, you're just going straight to the shower anyways.
I couldn't. I just saw all the people ahead of me, and I'm like, there's no way. I'm gonna walk by them. They're gonna be like, there's that smelly girl, and there you can't be a smelly girl when you're an adult. Like
Who's gonna smell
everybody like that I was passing, and then
I
was
went
like,
to. I
go ahead.
passed 2 people. How many people did you pass on the
8.
day?
No joke, 8.
Your imagination's going wild.
2. I can't even keep track. I was just trying to like. I felt like I was just flying by them. So, story. Were you done with your marvelous moments, baby? You had something else to add?
Oh, you put some lotion on your hands,
Bro,
dude.
it's all the hand sanitizer that I use. It's just my tips.
Oh, go ahead.
So I was me and the babies were hanging out one day upstairs and we were all watching Moana, right? Again. And
I'm turning TV on. She asked to watch that.
Moana? And then one of the commercials came on No, I'm lying. It was Nickelodeon. It was Nickelodeon or Disney. And they, you know how they have the commercials. They ask you, who's your favorite Disney princess? Have you ever seen that?
No.
No. So Manny was sitting there when him and I and Avy were sitting there, and he turns to Avy and he's looking at her and he was like, "Who's your favorite Disney princess?" And Avy's like, she just looked at him like, "What?" So then I asked him. I was like, "Who's your favorite Disney princess, Daddy?" And and then he's like, "I have a favorite Disney princess." And I said, I was trying so hard not to laugh, and I'm like, "You do?" And I was like, "Who?" And he was like, "I can't tell you."
Is she
And
embarrassed?
I was like, "Daddy, well, who?" I was like, and I said, "I was like, was it?" I was like, "Is it Moana?" I was like, "Is it?"
Is she a princess?
Yeah,
She is.
she's the princess of Montanui. I am Moana, princess
I
of
guess I'm
Montanui.
just being very technical. I guess she's a princess.
Yeah,
She was the king's son.
daughter.
I mean, the king's daughter.
She had to put her shell on the thing to take her throne and take her place.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was like, "Who's your favorite Disney princess, Moana?" And he's like, I can't tell you, it's a secret. And then I started naming a few of them, and then he got all, you know how he gets real like chifladito and he gets
I don't know
like
what that means.
distracted, like and he gets silly.
It makes that sound too.
Yeah. So then it got me thinking like, who's my favorite Disney princess? And I'm thinking and thinking and thinking. He didn't ask me, and I was sitting there waiting for him to ask me. I was like, I want to tell you, I want to tell you. He didn't even ask. So then I was like, dude, I wonder if people have favorite Disney princesses. I know like diehard Disney lovers have their favorite princess, but like I started thinking, I think my favorite Disney princess. No, he did tell me. He told me 3 days later. He said it was Elsa. Elsa's his favorite Disney princess because she uses ice.
Hmm.
I was like, oh,
But I'm thinking too, has he
okay.
seen a lot of movies with princesses in it?
No, no, we there's a spider. He's watched like the Dalmatians and then Five Goes West and what is it, Lion King. So there's no princesses in those movies. He's only
Mm.
ever seen Moana because I'm an idiot and I love that movie, and Frozen because Avi wanted to watch it. So he only has two to compare to.
Well, at least he knows what a princess is.
You want to know who my favorite Disney princess is? Take a guess. Maybe you know.
Take it to guess.
Take it a guess.
Let's see. You were born in 2000. What movies were out in 2000? Just kidding. See, this is a little tough for me because then I have to think like, who are the princesses?
There's a lot. And then I started thinking,
Then
the
then I
frog.
would say Ariel.
Why?
I don't know.
You have to have a. You have to
From the
have
Little
logic.
Mermaid.
No,
Okay, go answer.
Moana. She's so empowered, dude. Like she's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't need a boy to tell me. I'm gonna ride these seas and restore the heart of Tafiti. Like,
I don't want to break this movie down. It is a kids movie.
bro,
How old is she?
I don't even know.
I'm
16, I
running
think.
away on this
16, I
this
think.
wooden ship with this sailman of
With his freaky-eyed rooster cockatoo and some stranger.
don't know how to sail. And then that one part she's like singing "I'm a woman."
She doesn't say I'm a woman.
Yeah, she does. See, you watch it so many times. I think I've watched it more than you. Then
You're a liar. She doesn't
she's
say.
like, "I am a woman." Yeah, you don't
That's a
know.
Janet Jackson song, isn't
No,
it?
you're gonna have to watch it again.
I'm every woman.
Nah, you gotta watch it.
Out of me.
Yeah,
What's up, baby?
I've watched it multiple
Who's
times.
your favorite Disney princess, bro?
Favorite Disney princess? I don't know. I kind of grew up with Snow White. Snow White wasn't a princess though, right?
Ew, Snow White was like a little. Oh, for sure. Wait, no, no, no. That's Sleeping Beauty. Oh, no, Snow White. Snow White is the one where her prince comes and kisses her, right?
Yeah, but is Snow White a princess?
They're all
No, I liked
princesses.
Ariel.
Why? Dirty. Because she's a mermaid?
I don't know. You asked me was
You have to have a reason.
I don't have reasons. You just told me to pick.
They tell you. No, they don't ask you on Disney.
There's not a lot of Disney princesses. I don't like the movie Frozen, even though I've seen it multiple times. I don't get it.
But you can make a connection to it.
I can't freeze things. How's the little? How's the little?
You told me.
How does the
I
little
have.
Olaf dude
You're like, I feel
just
like
walk
something's calling
around
me.
in part two? How does the little Olaf snowman person just walk around the whole time? And
Actually, I'm
you
lying.
told me there was a spell. She has like a
Yeah, she
cast
put a little
magic over him.
spell. She gave him his own little
So
flurry.
wouldn't that follow him around the whole movie?
Yeah, but then in the second movie, she was like, she turned him to like this immortal frozen creature.
See,
I think Jasmine is also one of my favorites.
So you gotta
She
watch.
had a tiger.
That's why you don't stay in the Disney world too
That's where I
long.
live.
You gotta go
We're
80s,
like,
80s
nah.
karate movies.
I like happy ever endings. Happy endings. So Aladdin.
You
I think I
can't
like
pick more. You
Jasmine.
can't pick more than one.
Yes, I do. I throw that into the
You have
garbage.
see. You have that's why it's so hard when you talk about things because you don't have a favorite. So
I
you
don't.
can't ask. You can't say what's your favorite princess.
That's like if somebody asks you who's your favorite kid. You
No.
can't have a favorite kid. They're all your favorites.
Well, you should never do that.
They're all your
You
favorites.
should never do that.
So I have lots of favorites.
No, you can't have favorites.
Show me the rule.
You can't have multiple favorites of something that it's not a favorite
Where does it say that?
by definition.
Where
I'm
does it
looking
say
up
that?
for you right now.
You're gonna have to fill
What
me
is
in.
what is favorite by definition
Favorite
to you?
means the best of the best. So, which one
So
do you like?
you got multiple
Of all.
bests. That
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
like they're tied for first.
You don't tie first.
You
don't
tie,
for first.
yeah.
You never tie for first. When do you tie for first?
Say tie for first. Say tie for first 5 times fast. Say it.
When do you tie for first?
When you tie for
Answer that
first.
one. Answer that brain buster.
I don't know, but if you're not first, you're last.
Gene, if you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to be used outside the tradition of Ricky Bobby.
Aladdin and Jasmine, because
You can't pick two.
I'm only gonna pick that one. That's the one I want now.
That doesn't make it a favorite.
Cause she has a tiger.
You have to pick one. Which one?
Jasmine.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. So.
It's like when I ask you, "What's your favorite cake?" So I can get you a cake. And you're
Oh,
like,
bro, I don't discriminate.
no,
like
that
them all.
doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does.
You then how are you ever gonna get a cake that you like?
I have my moods. Like I have a favorite shirt for when I feel like it's cold outside. I
That
have a
doesn't
favorite
make
pair
it
of
a favorite.
pants.
That's a favorite winter shirt.
Yeah. So I have a favorite 80s, 90s movie, and then I have a favorite recent movie. My favorite princesses from the 90s is Jasmine.
You make things so hard for yourself.
Mm-mm.
I feel sorry for you.
It's very easy.
No,
Very
it's
simple.
not. If somebody said, "Hey, I wanna get you some candy. What's your favorite candy?"
I hate those questions. What's your favorite? I don't like. There's never.
Then you don't have a favorite.
The times in my
We've
life
had
when I
this
feel most stressed is
we've
when
had-
somebody asks me, "What is your favorite
We've had
anything?"
this discussion before.
And I'm like, I don't know.
And
I don't have a favorite.
And I've told you don't have favorite anything.
I don't have favorite anythings.
Okay, so then you can't ask the question.
Who do you like a lot?
You can't say what's your favorite Disney princess when you have no in your mind. There's no favorite anything.
Ah, phooey. I make
like
the
I
rules.
have multiple favorites.
My game. I make the rules.
I have 3 favorite princesses.
The little red-headed one, the little brown-headed one, and then the little white-headed one. Elsa. I like Elsa sometimes because she says, "Ah."
You
Dude,
sound just like it.
I know I do. So, keeping into the theme of Disney.
Yay!
Yay!
Because I love Disney.
Because I love Disney too. What
I don't
would
love
you
Disney.
do?
Star Wars. I'll deal with Star Wars.
Oh, I
Disney,
hate Star Wars. Star Wars,
but
Star
Manny liked that
Trek,
one. Star Trek,
Rocky,
Star Trek, or
Rambo.
Trek, or whatever you said is not Disney.
I know, dude. I said I don't like them. You said, "Oh, I like those." I said, "Dude, I don't like those." So, keeping of the themes of the Disney print or Disney,
We're still on Disney.
yes, Disney. You find a little genie.
My favorite topic.
You find a little lamp. You rub it a little bit. Genie comes out. What are you gonna wish for? You can't say infinity wishes. That doesn't count.
Well, it'd be the same rules as in the movie.
What are the rules in the movie?
It says you can't ask for more wishes. You only get 3. you can't. And what is what else do you say?
Oh, you can't make anybody fall in
Can't
love
make
with
anybody
you,
fall in love with you.
and you can't wish for power. But he does wish for power.
No. He I want to use my phone so bad to look this up. Maybe you could look it up. But yeah, those are always like the basic rules in the wishing movies.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really wish for things like that, I guess. Like in my mind, they're more like hopes. Like I
You're
wish
like,
I
man,
would
I
I
wish.
wish my all three of our kids will be safe their whole lives.
So that's
Can I do
one
that?
each. That's your three. One of them each. I wish that I could hear people's thoughts.
I wish nobody would hear your thoughts.
I wish everybody could hear my thoughts. Then I
No,
wouldn't have to say anything.
because you'd have a bunch of people running around at stores for hours and hours on end without figuring out what they want because you have no favorites.
Yeah. I wish I could read people's thoughts. I wish I could travel back into time.
I don't think you want to read people's thoughts, dude.
I do.
No, you don't. You talking about like the movie like What Women Want?
Mm-hmm.
Is it What Women Want? Oh,
Yeah.
there's another one too.
What women and then what men want. Yeah. But I wanna read people's thoughts.
I don't think you do.
I wanna travel back in time, not the future. I don't wanna know what happens.
I think if you were able to read women's thoughts, you'd be okay. If you were able to read men's thoughts, I don't think you'd like that too much. Just
Yeah.
saying. I'm not saying I'm a weirdo,
Yeah. I already know some.
but when you hear guys talk about stuff when they're just around guys, when they're comfortable, I don't think you want to ever walk by them and be just like, oh,
I'm
hear
like,
their thought.
oh, you're a psycho.
Ooh, especially when you're at the gym, you can hear their thoughts.
Dude. But that would actually make me feel a lot better because a lot of the times I'm thinking like this dude will not stop there. He what and then as much as I know, he's probably like trying to see what time is it? Or like something, like when I'm like, this dude keeps looking over here. What is he looking at? Or like those
He's
times
waiting for
are
you to get off the machine.
I know.
Waiting
But
for
see
you.
if I could read their
He's
thoughts.
waiting for you to get off your phone on the machine.
Yeah, like today I was staring hard over towards one section and I was making a few people nervous, but I was just waiting for them to get off the squat
Are you
rack.
sure they got nervous?
I kept looking, maybe they were making him mad, I don't know. But I want to read people's thoughts. I want to travel back in time, only backwards. And then I would like to.
I know why you're
That's
thinking that
it.
because we watched Back to the Future.
Ew, I hate that
You
movie
want to
too.
travel back in time.
No.
What was the third one?
I don't know. I wish I could sing.
You can. You're just not.
I would. Oh,
Just not well.
okay, what is that movie? Bedazzled. I wish I could sing well.
Yeah, you have to be when you make those wishes. I think
You
your
have to be very
I think your
specific.
problem would be that you would make the wishes just very quickly without thinking about it, and then they'd get you on the technicality
And then I'd get some
like
bedazzled junk.
bedazzled. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That would totally ruin my life and be like, no, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, that wishes thing, that's a hard one for me. I don't know.
I think it's because I'm always constantly like, man, I wish I could.
It's because you're
Man, I wish I
you're
could.
constantly wishing for things
I'm
in your
constantly
head.
wishing for things. Man, I wish I had a pool. Man, I wish I had a blah, blah,
Because
blah.
you're a dreamer.
I am a dreamer.
You're a daydreamer.
That's my quote on my email. It's a Willy Wonka quote. Dreamers are dreams and music.
We are the dreamers of dreams.
The music makers. I love Willy Wonka.
I don't know what that has to do with wishes, but okay.
I don't know either. I just like Willy Wonka.
It's a connection.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, good movie.
Dude, yes.
Original.
Wait, original though, right? Mm-hmm.
Original.
I like the Johnny Depp one.
No, I'm not saying the Johnny Depp one is bad, but you cannot beat the original.
I don't like when they make remakes. everything gets ruined and lost in a remake.
No, I don't. I was thinking about that the other day too. I don't think it's that so much as them trying to make connections with the younger audience
Because they're trying to
now.
make it,
So you're trying to relate to the audience now,
yeah, match like the
and
Karate Kid, right? With
our expectations are I'm supposed to like it too.
who is it? Jaden, right? Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, when he
Hmm.
remade the Karate Kid.
Hmm.
That one was alright.
I didn't like that one. I
Only
didn't like
because I
that one.
like Taraji.
I'm not like a big like don't remake it, but if you're gonna remake it, it needs to be good. And then
It needs to be better
most of
than
the
the
time,
original.
like that new Karate Kid, that
There's
should have
another
been
one now.
the one you're talking
Oh,
about.
the one. Okay, the one that from back then. Back then.
Focus, stay with me. Um, the Karate Kid you were talking about, the remake.
Hmm.
That should have just been a whole separate movie. It didn't have to be called Karate Kid.
True. They had nothing to do with it.
I mean, it was a similar storyline. Like he had to move, got beat up, and had to learn, you know, some
Yeah.
skills to survive. And how do you get that good that fast? That's what always amazes me in every movie. So we were watching the other Karate Kids. We were watching Karate Kid Part 2.
I don't like them. I'm not like.
But it's so if you really think about it, it's like this dude gets beat up every movie. Then he gets taught a skill, and then he's like the best karate person ever. And then in part 2, he actually goes to Japan. Then he runs into
That's
like,
when the dad dies, right?
yeah, that's when he runs
Miyagi's
into
dad
like the
dies.
best student.
That chick, dude,
Gets
her
beat up
hair.
again. Gets beat up again.
I'm like, there's a
Then learns the skills at the
bunch of.
very end of the movie, and he overcomes.
I'm like, come on, you couldn't have found a girl or brush the girl's hair or something. That chick's
See,
hair
I
is
was not focused on any of
messy.
what you're talking about.
Every time I would see her, which is like a bird's nest in her face. I'm like, girlfriend, brush her hair. I'm like, they don't have brushes in China?
It wasn't China. It was
What was
Japan.
it? Japan? They don't have brushes in Japan?
You're just jealous because she had more hair than you.
She did have a lot of hair and it was all on her face.
It's
Messy.
hot out there.
It's hot out here. Oh, bad too? Sorry. Sorry. Mm-mm. Remakes, nah. Not my cup of tea.
But you don't have favorite movies either.
I have a lot of movies that I like. Like, I would die if they remade The Sandlot. There is no way you can remake The
They
Sandlot.
have. It's like Sandlot 5 or something.
That's not remake. That's extensions
It's
of the
pretty much
movie.
a new one. It's like when they try to do like another Home Alone after Macaulay Culkin.
Oh,
They
that's
put that
weird
other
too.
kid in
No,
there.
you can't. You can't redo that.
And
Those
like,
are timeless classics, dude. Like the Pretty Woman. Thank God they have not remade another one of those. Right? At least that one,
there's a
right?
lot of movies like it though. Like Made in Manhattan. That's like a Pretty Woman movie.
It's very similar. You're right. But it's got J-Lo, so it's okay.
Do you think there's so many movies have been made that it's just hard to come up with like a new movie?
There's
That's
no
not
new
that's
concepts anymore. Like,
no, there can be, but I mean, maybe it's just hard not to make it as like another one.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm not a big movie watcher anymore either. So like everything they make is not good.
Well, so like comedies are usually new, right? Like all of Will
hmm
Ferrell's movies,
I like Will Ferrell movies and I like
but
Kevin
like
Hart movies.
they're all like different original comedy type movies.
hmm And especially when Mark Wahlberg is in them. He's pretty funny. He's pretty good looking too. Right, baby? He's aging pretty nicely. Marky
Is
Mark.
that right?
He's kind of short though, right?
He's a short dude, yeah. You know, they I think too they make people look taller in movies just because of the camera angle.
Oh yeah. But Will Ferrell um, always looks tall, and I think he is
He's
tall,
got to be like 6'4".
especially when he's in the movie Hard with Get Hard with Kevin Hart. Dude, he looks
Kevin Hart's
massive.
super short though.
Yeah.
I don't know how tall he is, but
I used to have a
look it up.
crush on Martin Lawrence when I was young.
No, you told me that.
It's weird, right?
No, I don't see why.
He's funny looking. Now, as he's older.
We could talk about that too. Weird crushes that you had.
Oh my
Weird
goodness.
actor or actress crushes.
I had a crush on the dude from Bronx Tale. The Sonny. I had a crush on
That
Sonny.
narrows it down
Sonny.
because everybody's seen Bronx Tale multiple times to remember the one character, the one dude.
Dude, you have never lived unless you've seen a Bronx Tale. I had a crush on Sonny from Bronx Tale.
Do you know the actor's
Old
name?
mafia guy. And then I had a crush on
Do you know the actor's name?
no, I can't remember. And then I had a crush on the dude from um oh my God. Mike somebody from Pulp Fiction. He is the one who comes in at the end into the dungeon and he shoots everybody. He's not a part of the crew. Pulp Fiction.
What name were you saying?
Mike. His name is Mike. In real life, his name is Mike. So that dude, Adam
I
Sandler.
have no idea what you're talking about with Pulp Fiction.
I'll show you.
There's no. I don't think there's any actors in there named Mike
There is
from Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
You got Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, Bruce Willis. You got Ving Rhames in there. You got
Yeah, he comes in with a gun at the end. He's like shooting everybody in the dungeon, in the basement.
that's Bruce Willis.
No, it's not. No. I'll show you. Adam Sandler. Had a crush on Adam Sandler. Early Adam Sandler.
You got me stuck on Pulp Fiction.
Is it Pulp Fiction or is it
That's Bruce Willis that comes in.
Okay,
He
then
shoots,
it's not
he
Pulp
frees,
Fiction. It's
he frees Ving. How do you say his name? Vin Raines or whatever his name is.
um
The dude from Baby Boy.
Tyrese?
The big guy from Baby Boy.
Oh,
Tyrese is not a big guy.
Yeah.
He is in Pulp Fiction.
Okay,
Vin
no.
Raines.
Then it might have not been Pulp Fiction. I think it's the other one.
Like I said,
It is a Quentin Tarantino movie also though.
there's not that many, so we could probably narrow it down.
Okay, he is a dad in Free Willy. The stepdad, the adoptive dad in Free Willy.
Nobody should
God.
ever admit that they've seen Free Willy. Just let you know.
Dude. Okay, so tell me some of your weird crushes while I look for this guy.
No, I've never had any weird. Maybe the weirdest one was I used to watch this old show called 227, and there's a lady on there named Jack A. For some reason, I had a crush on her.
Never heard of that one before.
But it's not a show you.
Michael Madsen. I told you his name was Michael.
Let me see a picture.
He's very rough looking in this picture.
Let me see
But
the
early.
picture so I can see how. Yeah, he's in he's the dude in Kill Bill.
Okay, it's cool. So then that's a scene that I'm thinking of because he goes into the dungeon and he's got that gun and he's shooting everybody. But
I
he's
still
in
don't know
another,
about a dungeon and shooting.
But he's also in. I thought
I
he
could
was.
be mistaken, but he is in Kill Bill.
He's in Reservoir Dogs, babe. That's the one.
Because Reservoir Dogs is so close to Pulp
Yo,
Fiction.
look! I told you he was in Pulp Fiction.
But not in the
Man, I
not
should
in
have
the
bet
part
you.
not in the part you're talking about though.
I don't know.
Maybe he is. I could be wrong. I don't remember him being. I remember Bruce Willis went down, started shooting everybody because he got violated, and then
I liked Will
he
Smith
saved the
too.
other dude
In
that was
Boys,
trying to kill him.
Bad Boys. So, yeah.
I know when Desperado came out, Selma Hayek
Salma Hayek has always been very pretty.
Desperado and From Dusk Till Dawn. Like,
Oh, because she
how
shows
she
her
blew up.
boobs.
No, she didn't.
No?
She was just dancing.
Oh.
She didn't show anything. I wonder how old she was in that one. Was it that long ago?
Oh, isn't it that with
That was in
Antonio
the
Banderas?
90s. Yeah, that was in the
Oh, yeah,
90s.
yeah, yeah. She's very young in that one.
How old do you think she was?
Man, 20s? She looks very young.
She still doesn't look that bad.
Mm-mm.
She can't be that old.
I had a lot of rando crushes. Like, think about it now.
That one was, I don't know about that
But he didn't look like that in movies.
one. He does. I don't think that he's ever looked any better than what you're showing me. The dude from Kill Bill.
Oh my God, and all the little boy movies, Casper, and
Now I'm thinking what parts he's in on Pulp Fiction. He's not in any like major parts in that movie.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas when I was a baby, Devon Sawa.
You ever watch that like Where Are They Now?
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
interesting to
weird.
see like
Sometimes it's sad. I'm like, you guys are not even what you looked like when you were little.
oh yeah, because then you get like typecasted. Like
Oh, like that
you
when
got
you
to
were
make as
watching the
if you're a kid
Matilda kid.
star and you blow up, you got to make as much as you can because
Yeah, like that Matilda
you're
little girl.
not gonna have that after that, and then you're not even growing up in a normal childhood.
I try to tell Jelly about Benny the Jet Rodriguez from Sandlot.
I thought I was him. I was like, man, I look just like him when I was little.
Oh my God, let me tell you the ways that you're not like Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Benny the Jet
I didn't
Rodriguez.
say right now. When I was a kid watching that,
Oh, you wanted to be him.
no, I was like, I felt like I looked like him.
Mm. I had a major crush on Benny Jet Rodriguez.
Go
And
ahead and
Jelly.
insult me in front of all these people. Everybody can see how much you abuse me.
Oh my
How
God.
you emotionally
No.
abuse me.
Dude, no. But you had a weird little girl crush too, right? The little girl from Never Ending Story.
Oh yeah. The girl from the Never Ending Story. I don't know what it was. How old is that movie too?
She was sweet. She looked like she kind of reminded me of the little girl from the Santa Claus, the elf. She's like, I'm 300 years old, Santa, and she's like shaken, not stirred.
Nah, that one I didn't think she looked good. But that for some reason in Never Ending Story, the little princess girl that was like, save us, do it, say his name, or whatever she says. For some reason, I don't. That one.
You like the damsel in distress?
I don't know. No, it was just I don't know.
It was just that particular one.
I can't think of really any other ones that were like, wow. Like as a kid,
Yeah, my mom always used to be like, not my mom, my sister. She would tell me like, Martin Lawrence? Oh, dude. All the Wayans brothers I thought were like, gorgeous. Sean the most. Nah, Marlon, because he's funny.
they're both funny. I think the Sean is the better looking one.
Yeah, he's pretty. So
Yeah,
that's it.
that was all the crushes.
Nah, I think
I have like a.
I had a bazillion, dude, but I can't remember like their names.
I would have to think about that for a while, but now those are the two I can come up with. The weird one was, like I said, Jack Gay from 227. She was in a couple other shows. If you saw her, you'd be like, "Oh, I know who that is." But I wonder if she's still alive. I think she was old in that show.
Weird. If I'm categorizing into the weird, I would say Adam Sandler, early Adam Sandler, and Martin Lawrence.
That makes sense. I can see why you're attracted to me. Makes perfect sense.
And if I'm completely honest, Kevin Hart for a while. I think
But
it's because
you
he's
know, but
funny.
yeah, I mean, I think that has a lot to do, like the personality thing, right? The
Mm-hmm.
charisma is attractive. But if you see him in like I think the first time I saw him was like in 40-Year-Old Virgin,
Yeah.
where he's arguing in the store.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
he's a
funny.
totally different person. This
Mm-hmm.
is a small part, but he's a totally different person now from there. I mean, I think he was still trying to make it,
Mm-hmm.
and still out there hustling. But yeah, I think that charisma is attractive.
It makes some, yeah. Jimmy Fallon. Is that weird?
All of yours are weird. None of them make sense. So if you said like Brad Pitt, I'd be like, okay, I can understand
But
that.
weird crushes. Weird.
Oh, that's what we said.
Yeah. Strange,
Yeah, but you have a
unusual.
lot.
I have a
So
lot.
it's
I had to
like,
break them down into
are they
categories.
weird or did you just have a lot?
I have a lot. It's eye candy. It's just like, oh, ooh, look at that one. Ooh, look at that one. But duh, Brad Pitt, everybody, even guys like Brad Pitt. They're like, yeah, he's good looking.
He's like, if you had to pick like the top good looking ones, right?
Okay, so
It'd be
you a
it'd be
dude. Who would you pick?
like who I think the top actor, best looking dudes are.
T.I., right?
He's not an actor. He wants to
He's
be an actor.
he's, he's not in your top.
Um, I think like even probably right now like the dude that Momoa, the dude
Jason Momoa.
the dude from the dude
Yeah.
from the wrestler. He's probably number one right now.
The Rock is number one.
I just think he's old.
You're
He's
old.
a big dude. He's on supplements.
Yeah, I don't like young Rock. Oh, he was so little and gross, and his hair was
But you know
weird.
what? He's not little. He's a big guy,
He's.
but he's just more muscular now. He has more muscle on his
I
body.
like that. Mm-hmm.
But do you think it's hard for because he was married, I think he's with somebody else now. That's more like a
Yeah,
bodybuilder type girl. Hard to,
bodybuilder. I thought she was a model.
I don't know for sure.
Mm.
That I don't know for 100% sure, but she's probably more fit than his
Oh.
previous person he was with.
Oh yeah, his previous wife
But,
was like just a normal lady.
yeah, but I'm saying, don't you think that's hard? Like, y'all are both growing older, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he's like 50, you're 50, and you're like, I look like a typical 50-year-old woman, and you're like,
The Rock.
all juiced up, and that's got to be hard, dude.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, do you say, okay, let me get myself in shape and
She's his manager now.
so we
Yeah.
can be,
They're like I was reading some articles. Like they're still friends and stuff, and she still manages him. And
I'm just saying, like physically, that's got to be
mm-hmm.
because
It's
if you don't
hard.
stay on that same level, like how can y'all be? I guess be together because then it kind of creates separation. I don't know. I think about that when I see like because you never really see the wife
Yeah.
of a celebrity like that, and then you're like, unless it's another celebrity, right?
Mm-hmm. I was in love with Tupac.
Everybody's in love with Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got?
You're gonna do a game.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, today's game is called Name That Show. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to play you the theme song to some of the shows that you've seen. I'll give you about a 10-second audio clip of it. Okay, and pardon me if you hear some commercials because I don't have YouTube Premium, which I'll be playing them from. Now, I got this list from that Facebook post that was going around where it had like 50 something shows and you were supposed to like add up which ones you've seen and then give your score. You
Oh
remember
wow.
that post?
Mm-mm. Oh, the movies. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, not the movies.
Not the
shows.
movies? No. Yeah, yes. I saw the shows one.
Yes.
But it wasn't a video. It was just like,
I didn't say it was a video.
I know, but I was thinking
said it was
video.
a post.
Yes, the post.
Okay, so there was a post going around on Facebook. I don't know how many people have done it.
I
But it like
didn't.
had, because during, you're watching a lot of TV, so had like 50 shows and you were supposed to add up which ones you saw. So like how many out of the 50 you saw, what was your score? So I took the ones that you've seen just to see how good you are at knowing or being able to name this show based off of the theme song.
Okay.
So,
Whew.
no pressure. I have my little boombox here beside me. Oh, commercial.
That's Candy Crush. Candy Crush.
You win. It was Candy Crush.
That's the Fosters.
No, it's wrong.
You're lying.
I'll give you one more guess. What was it?
I know that. What is that? It is the Fosters.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
That is This Is Us.
Ah, I knew it.
All right. So
Okay.
you keep track of your own points. You're at 0.
I'm at 0.
You'll get some easy ones. Okay. Hey, ready for the next one? Mm-hmm. I apologize if there's any commercials. This is an easy one.
The Simpsons.
Easy. I told you an easy one. Okay, so how many points do you have so far?
1.
Okay. Here's the next one. Remember, these are all. I'm not giving you ones that you haven't seen. I'm giving you ones you marked on the Facebook post. Okay, here's another one.
Feel like Baby Shark.
Okay, here's the next one. Okay, let's see.
It's like Game of Thrones? I don't know, bro.
That was Manifest.
Oh, that's why, because I only seen that show like it was 9 times.
Okay, ready?
I'm
Here's
ready.
The next one. Sorry, it's taking so long. No clue?
No clue.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Murder.
Murder. That's how to get away with murder. Okay, you're still at 1 point. 1 point. Okay. Here we go. Here's the next one. It's an ad.
Oh.
Here we go.
Sons of Anarchy?
Good. That's because you like that one guy in there.
Oh, yes, I love him. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many points you have now?
2.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the next one.
It's very sad. I don't know. don't know.
Riverdale.
Oh.
How many points you have? 2?
2.
Alright. I'm trying to help you out here. I'll give you an easy one. An easier one. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Liberty.
Liberty.
Alright, here we go. Come on, you gotta get this one. I'm giving you way more time on these songs than you should get.
I know it, and I'm gonna kick myself because I know it. I just can't place it. I've heard it 1,000 times. What is it?
House.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's crazy how I push all these things out of my brain. Like I'm like, I don't need you anymore. Get out of my head.
But all your weird crushes are still in your head. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, let's try another one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3.
3 points. Okay. I just want to help you out so much. I'll give you, well, let's do 3 more. See if you can get some points here. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Hopefully there's no more.
3, 4.
Full House. Fuller House.
Yeah, Fuller House.
It's Fuller House.
So I give you the Fuller House one because the other one would have been way easier. If you just would have done Full House, that's an easy one.
Because the melody is different.
Mm-hmm. But this isn't your list, from what you're telling me. All right. Yes, it is.
What was that? 3, 4? 4. I think it's 4.
Okay. So sad. Let's see. All right, this is the last one. If you miss this,
I stink forever.
then I don't know what to tell you. All right, you ready?
Friends. Woo!
And that's going to end our podcast.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.
Hold me one last time like I'll be missed. I don't know if I can go on like this. We were lost in love, we called it bliss. Now I'm begging you for one last kiss. Well, I made my mistakes and I made you cry, but Lord knows how hard I tried. Girl, I hurt you just one too many times.